Okay, I want to tell you guys a quick story. I thought of this randomly last night, but about the time that I was on an airplane and they needed like a nurse, medical professional or whatnot. And like, I've always had this like desire that like, I know this is so wrong, but maybe you guys can relate, that like something would happen on an airplane and I would be like the nurse that would like start CPR or something like dramatic. But anyways, I was on a flight with my husband, no kids, which is like unheard of. And the flight attendant comes on, hey, are there any nurses or medical professionals on board? Can you please press your overhead light? So immediately my husband's like, boom, pushes the light for me. I'm like, okay. Anyways, they bring me up and there's a guy up there. He's an older gentleman and they're saying he's short of breath. Like we're communicating with the EMS on the ground. We're just trying to figure out like if we need to land or whatnot. We're only like 45 minutes out from our destination. So they're like, can you check his blood pressure? And I'm like, yeah, of course. And I'm like, do you guys have a pulse ox? No, which if you're an airline watching this, please get a pulse ox on the plane. Like that is like a great tool to have on a flight when someone is not doing well. But anyways, okay, no pulse ox. They handed me a manual blood pressure cuff and like a stethoscope, and I checked this guy's blood pressure. And first off, I like introduced myself like, hi, I'm Ashley. I'm a nurse. You okay to check your blood pressure? And he's like, sure. And I'm asking, like, do you have any medical history? And he goes like, just COPD. And I'm like, oh, okay. Listen, I take his blood pressure and I'm like hearing that his pulse is pretty fast and irregular. His blood pressure is fine. It was like 140s over 80, something like that. I'm like, well, do you have, AFib? Your heart rate's really high and irregular. And he's like, oh, yes, I have AFib. I was like, oh, okay. Well, that might be why, you're feeling short of breath. And so then his wife is there and she hands me this list of medications that he's on. I'm like, okay, you definitely have more than just COPD and AFib. Like probably should not be on a flight with like it's not like 15 different things, right? All cardiac, pulmonary type of issues. Anyways, at this moment, a nurse practitioner comes up and I'm like, here's what I've got and what I think and I've found. And I'm like, you take over. You are higher up than me in this, like this. If we have to land this plane, I don't want to make that decision. So anyways, we ended up not landing the plane. He was fine. Right when I finished taking his blood pressure, he's like, can you turn the light off above me? And I'm like, sure. So I turned the light off for him. And in my head, I'm like, okay, if you're asking me to turn the light off, I know you're short of breath, but you're probably not short of breath enough to like be in like a dangerous situation. Like he seemed okay. He honestly seemed like he was just kind of anxious and ramped up, and then his heart rate was high and whatnot. But anyways, that's my story. Let me know if you guys have this seeker satisfaction or dream to like help someone on the plane.